and I accidentally cut it off. Okay. I don't know what the problem is, man. I just can't get right. I don't know what was up in my nose, though, either. Alright, now we're going to look at this with the Tarot of the Abyss. The Four of Pentacles. And the Truth. The Truth is a deal breaker. Truth is a deal breaker. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. You cannot be pleased. You are not pleased with your man. You find your huntsman lacking. Ten of Swords. It's been a trial. It's not really been worth it. And now you're going to do something about it. The Truth is a deal breaker. You cut him off. Maybe the deal breaker is the truth. And you're just cutting them off. Queen, but there were lies in the first one, wasn't it? Wasn't there lies? Because I ain't seeing no Seven of Swords here yet. But there were lies. Yeah, you pass judgment as the Empress. The Chariot, you're leaving. The Truth is a deal breaker, and you leave immediately. Queen of Swords, there you are. Waiting. Because you come after them with the truth. They won't face you. They can't face the truth. They just want to try. They're going to double down and try to lie their way out of it. So you suffer, you feel the loss of this relationship in the present, in the here and now. The Ten of Pentacles, because you two were together for a long time. And now you're out in a new beginning. There's the lesson again, which is here. You just learned a big life lesson. Something big and dear to you is over, and it was a big life lesson. A big pain. Yeah, there was the Ten of Swords, big painful life lesson, and all we did was fight. You now. Are you in a fight in your own head about it? Because what is the wisdom of your experience? You know the truth. You do know. Why are you arguing with yourself? You're still thinking about this truth that was the deal breaker. Three of Wands, Seven of Wands, and Three of Cups. Nine of Swords. Oh my God. Fighting with yourself about the truth. Try to move into the future. You thought you did the right thing, you thought you found a way to move your family into the future, right? But everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. I guess it's kind of like hindsight is 20/20, and I don't know why you're beating yourself up about it. But that's the wisdom of your experience. And then again, it's the Nine of Swords. So you're blaming it went awful. You chose it. It went awful. You're blaming yourself. You're still you're just stuck there in limbo. You need to get up off the pot. You need to let it go and get going. There's nothing more to be done. It should be about you now. You should put the focus back on you. The value of yourself as you have value. So stop blaming yourself and get back to living. Knight of Cups. You will love again. Queen of Pentacles. A return to abundance. Damn. Okay. Two of Swords. And the Magician. You're blaming yourself. It's like you've condemned yourself. Not only have you blamed yourself for this awfulness, but like, I will never... And that was in the earlier reading too. Someone has convinced you that you'll never do better than them, or be better, or no one will ever have you again. That is just bullshit. It's bullshit. You'll find you're already manifesting a new love. And the value of individuality. Make sure you manifest a peer this time. Do the inner work you need. Don't settle for shit. Don't allow yourself to be shit. Don't hang with shit. Ace of Cups, you and your great big heart. You're kind of gullible. It's kind of easy to hornswoggle you. And you might find yourself, the new dude might be just like the old dude if you don't watch it. Don't have crap. Don't settle for it. Don't lower yourself. Raise yourself up. Demand better. Be better. Now we're going to look at these these tea leaves, which should be considered as fortune cookies. I don't know whose they are, right? Could be you, could be him, could be them. Please like, share, and subscribe. I have over 2,000 videos and nobody sees me. Thank you. It helps me a lot. I appreciate it. Well, great worry over nothing. Worrying about something that's over. You need to let it go. It's nothing literally. Here we have the King of Swords, cancellation of contract. Seven of Wands. Get over there. No, you cannot come over. It's always a fight. I've done something different with my life, and it's going to be about me now, not you. Queen of Swords. I've been waiting. I waited. I kept waiting for you to catch up. I kept waiting for you to do right. I kept waiting for you to tell me the truth. I cannot wait anymore. I cannot live like this. I move along, and I'm moving along without you, without closure, without. Now this is you talking to them, okay, or whoever. Great worry over nothing. Don't sweat the small shit. Wall. A misunderstanding. Well, I don't think you care anymore. Show me this misunderstanding. Create a great wall. Great divide. The Lovers. The Two of Pentacles. And the Six of Wands. Everything was uneven in this relationship. And it kept you off balance because you had to give your part and half of his. It was just holding you back. It was just holding you back. He rode on your tail feathers. Great misunderstanding. Well, what about what? I don't see no misunderstanding on his part. He did. A misunderstanding. Through the Lovers. A misunderstanding about the Lovers. Would that be the role? Your expectations, his expectations, the transaction, what was offered, the differences you gave him and he gave you. What? Six of Wands. Anyway, it's all about you now. Something was lost in translation. Cancellation of contract. The Emperor. Going to be standing in the unemployment line. That's where he's going to be. Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. Truth is a deal breaker. Is it on its way? Hasn't happened yet. The Knight of Wands. A messenger returns. A messenger arrives. Guess who that is? Five of Swords. Fight. And then a new beginning. In love. Okay, waiting for news, package, or letter about the Knight of Wands. Communication from the Knight of Wands leads to a fight. Leads to a new beginning. And the Knight of Cups. So that looks like it goes rough at first and then it clears up. Okay. Like I said, take them as you like. It looks to me like there's a lot of healing going on. There's a lot of thought. There's a lot of procrastination. There's a lot of, oh my God, I just don't have the energy to do this. I don't even know where to start. Okay? Something awful and a long time has ended. And you cared about it. Now here we're going to have a look at yours. We're going to turn this last leaf here. Oh shit. And it looks like new love or the Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, It's Knight of Cups. Two of Swords. Nostalgia. Patience. I think maybe this one, you may finally be working something out with this one. Things may be calming down. But he's always a character, isn't he? Balance, center, and grounded. Learning from adversity, adaptation, and being flexible. Willow. Holly and Willow. All things sort themselves in time. Four of Pentacles. Bye to you two. That's sorted. It's all sorted out. That makes more sense because okay. So you deal with him too. Here's your relationship that's just ended, and now you deal with him too. Because this is the Four of Pentacles. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. You're done with everybody. You start out with this. This is a picture of you. And the Five of Wands, because you're either this is another strategic move in your endless plan XYZ, or it is the end of plan XYZ, because we also have the Chariot, the exiting the game. I'm not sure about this. I don't really know what else to say. And I don't want to say anything yet. I'd rather leave it vague than say something I didn't mean, you know. And the truth is, I'm not getting a whole lot of big things out of this because it's very quiet. You're having some deep thoughts. You're not, well, there was gleeful in the earlier reading, but it was a psycho gleeful. It was a, I don't know. What about these cats? Okay, there goes my nose again. Alright, now we're going to have a look at a couple oracles, and then we'll more than likely talk to Dude too. Alright. I dropped all these in the pre-shuffle. It was quite a big mess, and I got up and I made a thorough search for them. And I went ahead and shuffled and cut them and laid out the table like I do. And then I found one on the floor still. And first I set it up separately. I was going to do it too. And I was like, no, I'm just going to put it back in the deck. And it's a mirror of something. Fulfillment. So anyway, if it pops up again, self-critical. Self-critical. Basic care. You got to take care of yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. Abuse. Or is it like you're trapped? Are you trauma bonded? You can't get away from them? I mean, they reel you in with breadcrumbs and then beat the hell out of you. I don't know what's going on here. But this is no fun. This was bad. You're the end of a long-term, intense, abusive relationship that you're kind of still attached to. It wasn't good. Maybe you didn't know it was abuse. Maybe you see it in hindsight. Maybe you see how bad, and maybe the more you look, the more awful it becomes. Because it's sad. It's sad. It's you lost something, but the more you look, the more you see what else you lost. I said that earlier. It's a time of retroflexion and realization, I think. And we're going to use the Tuxedo Kitty Cats to clarify these cards for us, Donna Jean. For those of you that are new here, Donna Jean is just my name for the collective. Okay, we're all Donnas. You're all my Donnas. And let's have a look at Donna's fulfillment. Eight of Swords. You made it a lot harder than you shouldn't have never done this. Six of Swords. You ought to get out now. To keep on going. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. That was the misunderstanding. Don't feel bad about it. Everything you did was for the right reasons. They were for, not that there's such a thing as right, but they were true, they were sincere. You meant well. Self-critical. You're too mean to yourself. Queen of Wands, right? Forgive yourself. Six of Cups. Go have a drink. You need to relax. Quit being so critical of yourself. Six of Cups there too. You might need a break. The Hermit. Well, you got a lot to think about. You've blamed your lesson. What have we learned from this? Oh my God, you are a survivor. We've learned that you're a survivor, but you, like I said, hindsight is 20/20, and you should have left a long time. Well, you never should have did it. You should have left the instant it got bad. It is what it is. You stayed for whatever reason you stayed for. You stayed for true reasons. You kept yourself in a very bad place for a long time. And you never abandoned it. But it didn't work. Basic care. You're not taking care of yourself. How are we going to do this? What are we going to do? Let's see some. Yesterday our seeds in my failed video for the new moon was leadership and self-expression. How to speak up, to not stand for the abuse, to get out now. Basic care would be to get away from the abuse. Don't let that betrayal, Five of Pentacles, continue. The moon. You stayed for a hidden reason. He betrayed you and you still stayed. And you don't care if anybody knows. You'll take your secrets with you. You never wavered. You still have the plan. To you, that is basic care. That's what you're all about. But that's over. Or it's the start of a new plan. I never know with you. It never ends, truly. I mean, we're circling the same people now. Abuse. Show me the abuse. Three of Pentacles. You were the only one making anything. You were the only one doing anything. It was. And I never abused her. She did it to herself. You did. They let you. They profited off of you. They grew fat off you. They drained your essence. And you let them do it because you love them. Because they're family. You thought that was normal. And you like to give. But they took it all. They took your heart, your dreams, and your future. And you let them. Something has ended now. I think something has ended that you didn't voluntarily walk away from. And you're like, oh my God. And you're sad and you're down. And you have to reinvent yourself before you can even get a dream. You know, you don't know what you want. I guess that's where you start. Communication. Here, look. Reimagine yourself. Draw yourself a picture of yourself as you see a mirror. Draw a picture of yourself as you see yourself 5 years from now. Draw a picture of yourself happy, successful. I mean, make it so. Make it so. And you will draw him in. See yourself with the lover that you want. See yourself happy. Draw me this picture. Okay. Now, let me... Okay. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's what I'll do. This is what we're going to do. This is, we're doing the Conley with the dude that's on the table, because they're on the table together. But I will Look at the dude that could be coming. The dude you could have. The dude in the picture of your future happiness. First we're going to do the King of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, it was the King of Wands, Temperance, and the Empress. Show me the King of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. How about that? He had one job. Did he do it? Reuniting with the King of Wands. Because you're no longer connected to that. You always loved the King of Wands anyway. What a terrible game this has been. Three of Cups. Okay. King of Wands. The King of Wands may need your help. He may be giving you help. You love him. What's the lesson there? There's been games in the past. Is this more of the same? You're walking away. Now, I left once and I'll do it again. If it ain't right, it ain't right. I'm going to be happy. I refuse to settle for this strife, and Circus Big Top is not happy. Ten of Wands reversed. The Tower. Four of Cups. That looks very bad. Magician. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Queen of Cups. Okay, I think the oh, we got any naked people here? Okay. Okay, the King of Wands. Somebody has something for the other. He hopes that you still love him, but he's playing a game. He feels that you have detached. He's trying to reflame the... He would like to reconnect. He would like to reflame the situation, the relationship. Because what he knows is that you have always carried him till you walked away, and he hasn't been happy since you walked away. And now he's not in a good place now. He's not in a good place. He's beat down. He feels defeated. His other world is collapsing. He can't make it without you. And he's sad. He knows that he sees a lot of ways he would not have done it. A lot of regret there. He's trying to find a way to escape his current situation, and he may be on the brink of doing something no one sees coming, but his life improves. To get away from that would be to improve his life. And it could possibly bring in new love. But I think the new love the love he seeks is the empathy and the generosity and the full cup you used to have for him. Okay, I think that's fair. I mean, I did it both ways. I was talking for you and talking for him too. Okay, so you sort that out, and I mean, you know which side you're on. I'll hop back and forth. Okay. And now we're going to look at if you stayed single, did the work, raised your standards, turned yourself into Queen Hot Sexy Pants, stay out of the bar, do something fulfilling, be busy, be creative, be invested in your own life. Okay, you're going to draw it to you. And here's what's coming. If you improve your life, that's being quiet. That's doing the work. That's not rushing back. That's holding the world at bay to not go out there just to get new dude just like the old dude. Here he is. Now this guy wants you to take him back. He wants to reconcile. But you're like, no, I'm doing my work. I'm not going to hop in with you either. Not you either. A new beginning for me. No, yes to me. No to you, yes to me. My new future is, my new man is, I've chosen not to settle. I'm not going to have you back either. Good girl. It's all about me now. I just wouldn't see that I need to, I'm the one that creates my future. I can't put that power in someone else's hands. I have to move into it. No more choosing everybody else, waiting for them they didn't come back for me, right? You can't sell yourself out. It has to be me first. Because all that giving did was break your heart. Look I'm reading Donna. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna finish reading Donna. Yep. Okay. He really wants you, and you know all it did was break your heart. Okay, that's where you are. You're not confused about it anymore. I mean, you're like there's really a possibility, but the truth is you're not confused about it at all, and you know it's going to happen again. I'm not picking that up. I'm not going to pick the burden back up. Yeah, I carried you. I ain't waiting no more for you to do what you should have been doing all along. And I'm not. Can't we all just get along? Life's for living. I'm gonna get out there and get me a cup. I ain't pouring into your cup. I got other things. I'm doing other things. I'm not. This is a dead end. This was a big burden. It didn't ever work out for me. This is what it did for me. Not confused about that anymore. Life's for the living. Maybe you're gonna get out there and date around, but you better do the work. You better do the work. They're gonna spy on you. They'll wait for a time when they feel like they can approach you again. And they're not above a little sabotage either. They need you to need them. Okay? The mystery flat tire. The spark plug that... I had somebody do that to me once. Maybe you want to do a little checkup around your car. Just do a little work. Do a little work. Okay, I'm going to gather all these up. And I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. But... I'm going to get another deck, and I'm going to see about the new dude that could be coming. Okay. If Donna does the work, this is a new dude for Donna. The new dude, a better dude for Donna that could be coming. It all depends. You have to do the work first. You know? New dude for Donna. Ooh, bow chicka wow. Y'all going to be humping. All your hopes and dreams come true. A good man and sex. Look at that. Another chance for the old man. Okay. Both these guys want you to take them back. They are flocking around you. While you're trying to be single, you're trying to be like monk-like. Both of these guys are trying to get your attention. Like you want to pick one. Remember, he says no. He doesn't move. And you want a hot, heavy sex life. You want somebody who performs. This guy wants another chance. He doesn't do nothing. He sits on the couch and eats Cheetos. Oh, he's offering you what he's always offered you. And you're not going to have it. You're not going to settle for him either. Okay, can we please see the new dude? Can I see the new dude? Please, show me a new dude. Oh, well, it's a new beginning. You got to get rid of the old ones first. You can't get rid of the old ones. You can't get a new dude till you get rid of the old ones. That's what I'm saying. And you're kind of like, are you sending them mixed messages? You're going to have to go no contact. And besides, you should be doing you. You should have your walls up. Look what they did. That's hurt. You know, that's not happiness. You're not there because you were cared after. You're here because you're defensive and you're afraid it's going to come again. You never should have done this. Don't give it another chance. Free yourself. Free yourself now. Make it count. They spy on you. The lights come on for you. You see it now and you're like, I won't do what you tell me. You're going to do what your instinct tells you to do. Finally, you listen to yourself. And you're going to withdraw. That's still waiting. Queen Hot Sexy Pants cannot be pleased. You may have to recover. I can see how that. Okay, so you rearrange and everything. It's back to work. Common sense, here he comes. But Spirit will not, you and your great big cup. Look, new love is in your future, but you have to choose you first. It has to be you first. And it's a lot of hard work. Look what they did. Look what your past choices did to you. And until you do the work, you will choose the same again. I'm going to stop there. Here is our final summary and advice. And we've got the Three of Swords. Heartbreak. Well, it was upside down. Okay, so you have optimism, acceptance, perseverance, and forgiveness. Your advice is to break up. Release the negative energy. Find a better way to stay grounded. You don't get better than that. Honest echoes. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. Listen to your gut. The Spirit is whispering to you now. And I know, I never know what I'm going to get with these cards. These cards are strengths. These are characteristics. These are ways in which you may handle things. And everything has been really chaotic, right? Lean into these. These things will serve you well in your raising yourself. Strengthen these. Creation, you should be focused on yourself. You should be recreating yourself. And faith and wisdom. Didn't we have the exact same cards the last time I used this? I shuffled the shit out of them. I did. I always do. I wouldn't lie. And I wouldn't pick the same cards. Faith and wisdom and creativity. Dragon, passion, do what you love. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of you're so intense. Do you have to be so intense? Get out. You haven't seen intense yet. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You're being asked to practice self-control and be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. Yeah, don't let your mouth run away with you. It's easy. I know. Don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. So you're sad and you're grieving, but there's also a lot of rage, buried rage, abuse, stuff that you've shoved down because you lived in an abusive. Oh, yeah. Do you have someone you can talk to? Someone, storyboard it. Do it. And then do what I told you. See the future as you imagine it, positively. I'm not saying get your Eeyore out and talk about how much worse it's going to be. No, ma'am, that is not what I'm saying at all. In fact, I forbid it. You are to create a good future for yourself. Write it down. Draw a picture of your next boyfriend. Sometimes holding on does more damage. I just saw a picture of a puppy. It must have come out of that Heartscape deck. Sometimes holding on does more damage than letting go. So leave behind all that has been weighing you down for so long and reach for the opportunities that are waiting for you. I promise you, you will not regret it. I'll leave that one. I still don't know who I is. Who the fuck is I? I'm going to have to get rid of all these cards. This deck right here says I and we. I cast out all alien entities. from this county. That's good enough for me. Get out right now. I cast you out. Clear your area, burn some sage, keep your heart, keep the light on in your heart. Don't give up. A great passion, a great dream, with a lot of negative programming, a lot of heartbreak in your past. And you know what's right for you, but you don't believe that you're worth it. You fake it till you make it. Kinda. Fake it till you make it. But I want you to be mindfully positive. I don't care if you feel silly. I don't care if you look silly. It only feels silly because you're so negative about yourself all the time anyway that you think that's normal. Start speaking of yourself better. And if they're not worth it, give them your absence. Give them your silence. Because you're busy all about you. Yeah.